We gotta reset some stuff back. Lag out portion. It's not gonna pop up the stream accordingly. So, all right. Enter. Now this is still part 24. If you guys came here from the last one, yeah. Gotta love PlayStation broadcasting services, especially when you're streaming through some pretty. Okay. That's done. Show ads to different viewers at different times. Ippity bappity. And I do apologize about the last couple of streams being cut out. This weather I'm having is, I don't know, between the amount of people we have at my place playing games and stuff like that, it's not really loading in at that correct amount of time that we need it to. But, okay. Where'd the homeboy go? Hey, homeboy, you ready to fight? Come here. Alright. So, really what we need, since this cave system, I believe, I got all the diamonds that I need from here. I don't need really any extra gold or lapis lazuli. Let's just take a little corner sections idea. We're gonna go do something real quick. Let me show you guys a trick. So I doubt this is going to be one full complete section of lava. So let's just flood this out. I do a 3 wide, 2 middle, 1 on top, and you guys will see the reason why. Right? It's going to do a little basic flat out like that, right? If you don't want to do a basic flat out like that, you can always do one more high, bada bing, bada boom, into 360. And it goes down further, typically. But we'll leave some of this for some room to tell. You know what I mean? So that way, when we come back, we know to mine over here for some diamonds. Whoa, I thought I was at negative 60, not negative 23. I'm out of torches. What else am I out of? I'm out of a lot of good, decent stuff, actually. So we're just going to widen this out a little bit so we have some light. This lava's still going to go all underneath this, I'm assuming. Yeah, let's see where the lava stops, where the diamond's going to start, too. I needed to bring a diamond pickaxe down here so I can collect all this obsidian. But that will be when we re-up. Yeah, lava's stopping at these corners and continuing back down. Curious about something now. It's gonna stop right there. It's still underneath that? No. Let's see. Yeah, it's deep lava. Alright, so this is a lava bed. We can come back here for some nice diamond mining. I don't want to go into too dark sections because we don't have torches, and I believe we have completely went through this, so let's just double check real quick. Yeah, we have, because we didn't go down deeper right there. We're going higher up right here, and then the cave system ends, but it extends and goes wider, not lower. Yeah, I already went through. Alright, yep, so that was my 60 negative mine shaft for diamonds. So really, let's see what we got. I'm gonna go back up. We probably should make a little trip back to the base. I do need a diamond pickaxe. And from there, it'll probably be like a good little adventure to get back, but I need to one up on some stuff. I already do have a good amount of stuff. At the same time, I needed to. Okay, that's weak. Yeah, 'cause there's still lava here. I need to see how deep it goes. Okay, so lava sections. There is a giant water section right here. I want to see where this break is. It looks like it's going to continue. Just so we visually know, because I love mining around lava. I don't know about you guys. I don't do any of the seed locators. I don't like cheating necessarily in any games like this. I like figuring out myself. You know, so I don't look up any of the seed like maps to where you can actually tell like, yo, I got like X amount of diamonds over here. I got Ancient City over here. I don't like doing any of that stuff. It becomes ununique. And that makes the game, honestly, really boring. So I just want to do a little cavern out right here because as long as I know it ends right here, we'll continue. Yeah, we'll continue the mines around it. So that water is above me. So we break that through, it'll be consistent. Almost obsidian. And we got, or necessarily supplies. Come here, you little turd. Now, also, part of the goal is going to be to successfully get out of here without getting lost. Alright. Came from up here. A little nook and cranny. Alright. So we got plenty of food to really, ow. God damn. To keep surviving down here. Man, I just poked myself in the eye really good. But for everything else that we have around here too, it just kind of makes it like at this weird point of what can we accomplish within the amount of little resources that I have left before we don't doom ourselves. Nerd. I'm gonna do my iron collecting real quick and finish the last couple bits of iron. Alright. You can never have too much iron in this game, dude. I swear. At one point, chat was like, bro, is it necessary to have that much iron? And then I remind them, 90% of the stuff you can create in this game involves iron. Once you start to get to the bigger created kind of things. It's water. Alright. I need the extra little bit of XP too, so why not? Why not get the little bit of XP it offers? Fresh brisket on the board. I'm pretty sure I have been through all of here. This is up 35. This is not negative. I'm just gonna kind of go this way for a second just to kind of see. Because, yeah. Let's get up in the high ground. Oop. Really? I'm maxing out iron now. I prefer not to have that compared to iron. Or that. So that's an upward section that literally does not go outside the map. I don't want to explore up. We'll do a couple little quick runs down here just because. Just to kind of see what we're dealing with because... Oh, baby. No way. Sick. This is literally where I needed to go. I didn't realize that was such a shortcut, dude. Oh my god. It makes me want to go back to my base now, honestly. Because I was at least 30 minutes down in that cave, and now we're doing good, baby. Alright. Keep that for my brother. That was my brother's armor set. We'll take food. We'll leave some of those food. We'll take those diamonds. We'll leave him his diamond sword. Got cobblestone for the castle. You want that? We want that. We want that. We want that. We want that. We got food down here for us, so that's plentiful. Let's go ahead, take that. Feathers. Never get too much feathers. We don't want that at all. Honestly. It's a pile of turd. What else? I don't really want to take anything else out of here. Alright. Efficiency, silk touch, iron. Let's go. I think that was lit. Alright, dudes. So, now that that is done, we're in a better spot. I'm liking it. Alright. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, we want that boat. Let that boat, baby. Now, as long as we make it back before those Electra things come and try to kill me, we're good. You know, for Minecraft being one of the biggest sandbox games ever made, there's a lot people still have yet to explore in this. Like, for example, we can go so far away. The furthest away from the center of the map, but we need the map first to really do that. Which reminds me, I need to make a paper press for all of that. And I messed up on one thing to make me markers on the way back. I like to have giant, tall markers when we're getting close to sections, like that up there. And that time it glow like a giant flashlight. And then I know if I'm lost. The lighting always got me back home. But at the same time, if you see it in daytime, you know where you're going. I do standstill markers like that one. And then when I'm closer to my place, you'll see the markers change and they design. It's like a mushroom top. A little tiny. It's like a sword with a rapier handle and it's just stuck into the ground. Alright, so this means we're super close. That one right there means we're very close. And this is the sanctum to our kingdom we're entering. Go put all this stuff back, start iron, smelting, everything we have, just start smelting it. Get those diamonds, put them up. I really want to get another diamond pickaxe too, because I need to start collecting some of that obsidian down there. And we need real diamonds through all of that. And honestly, what about you guys, chat? What's your guys' opinion about diamond collecting? Because right there, that's our base, by the way. A lot of people only diamond farm around lava and deep cave systems between -20 and -40. And then there's a lot of people who just like doing deep mining and cave explorations around -40 to -60. I myself personally find it like I'm always in between doing both. Because if you truly explore a cave system in a depth, if you explore, you're going to find diamonds. And if you find a diamond vein, you're going to get a lot of diamonds if you have the efficiency 5 and eluding 5. You're going to get a ridiculous amount. That is the more rare things you can get in the game. Oh, phone's going to die. I need this for chat. But, yeah. We'll see how much diamonds I have. And this is from continuously getting new diamonds, losing gear, all of this. Because in my opinion, I don't really care for diamond armor. It's sick and whatnot, don't get me wrong. But if you're going to rely off diamond armor, you need to have more diamonds than what I have so you can keep maintaining the repair factor of it. Alright. Chicken. That goes here, that goes here, that goes here, that goes here. One single piece of meat. And then pork chops, we're golden on that. See some copper on that one first. It's a full stack. Do a full stack of iron. Full stack of gold. More iron. Ooh, while we're here, we should just honestly. I should make a bunch of arrows, but it's not necessary for me to really do that right now. Because the only thing I need those arrows for at the moment would be the warden. But realistically, the warden is. I'm not having an issue with him. So I really don't need to go out my way for it. So we'll put this with the rest of our non-intermediate things. Put lapis lazules where they go. And we're honestly going to get back to our way down. I don't need that pickaxe. I'm just going to throw this in my brother's stuff. For those that haven't seen the army of doggies. We have a little army. I'm not gonna lie, it gets annoying having this much dogs, dude. Feels like I run a fucking kennel. When I have them all following me, I'll low-key get a headache every once in a bit. Alright. A lot of the time what I'll do too is, I'll let these max sack out, and I'll let my little brother come and just XP collect all of that. Some damage, decent guys. We're just gonna leave. We'll take a basic iron sword. We don't need something ridiculous, really. So we'll use that as a backup. I'm breaking. Wait. Oh, well, I'm back to Jason Momoa. I'm no longer a black guy. Awesome. Aquaman. Okay, that's what I needed too, was a diamond pickaxe. Do we have one made? Should have actually had some right here, if there was any. I need to put a secret diamond collecting box. My little brother doesn't just try to. Maybe just put a box up in there. He'll never know. Come on. I'm not afraid of you. Come on. Okay, maybe that one actually got me. Because that one's more competent. Those guys just taunt you. Honestly, they're the most annoying thing in this game. The only way that those guys will really kill you too is if you're kind of stranded in the middle of nowhere at nighttime and you can't sleep through the night or not in a cave system. Other than that, they're just annoying. They're not crazy. They're just, man, like, get out of my way, bro. Man, I got so many trials things, dude. It's became ridiculous. Where's all my extra handful of sticks that I had? Oh yeah, I got my bows. I need to put the bows up with the bow section, huh? I don't need these. So I got 1, 2, 3. Really, we got 4. I want 2 more pickaxes and a diamond pickaxe. And then we're stacked. I just don't want to have to keep pulling out from the extra sections because I swore on my life we have more sticks over here. Unless I just completely filled up all of the smelting. Which could be the case. That's what I need to do. I need to make this. Actually, I need to just put some leg pillars. It just makes it look awkward like that. I like it looking realistic. Alright. My pickaxe, and we'll get a... Yeah. Yeah, Poppy. That's what we'll do right there. And then what we'll do is... Where's the spear? I know I had a bunch of them somewhere. I had a bunch of spears. We're going to collect some easy XP farm real quick. They're gone? No, they weren't. Okay. So, this game has developed a new seed you can utilize for mobs. What I advise you guys to do, and awesome, it is not glitched. Okay, because this was see-through at one point. Okay, I guess real quick, we will kill the cow. I can't help myself, dude. I'm such a, like, hoarder. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I got to. Okay. Come on. Big guy got attention. As soon as I start killing a couple of these guys, there we go. It's going to start spawning more. And really, all you got to do is do 2 down. And you can do 3 up high. They will not be able to jump out. Okay? So then you just poke those 2 really quick. Easy, right? Think. And we're going to get rid of all those singles. Alright. Corner, they can actually jump with the second stage. And then, here in a minute, it's the easiest thing in the world. And Minecraft low-key kind of messed up by doing this. Because this is, like I said, it's going to be a ridiculously easy farm. Watch this. He's going to jump down there. And I got a second one right there. If I really wanted to, I can put a third one in between those. It's not like something that farted. Yeah, all I gotta do is crouch, look down, hold the spear. It's so easy. I was farming them. Easy. We just sit here, go back and forth. Oh, it's that little pig that sounds like it's farting. Or you could, if you have the spirit, you can go at angles and you can take out more than one too. It just depends what you want to do. I don't advise you using a sword while doing this because you're going to chop down too many blocks. And it's going to mix up your stuff. 1 second, chat. Hey, Mom. I was just wondering when you guys were going to be home. Okay. Yeah. And I was letting you know, too, I did split some wood, and a lot of it is dry on the middle. Yep. Alrighty. I can kind of hear in the background. Alright. Love you, too. Love you, bye. God, almost got me killed. Sketchy. This is really bad. This backfired on me. Now this is what we gotta deal with. Jeez. Alright, this backfired on me. You guys get the point, though. Alright, now those little guys can't even attack you. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, and this can go forever. As high, like, I'm higher level, so it doesn't appear as I'm getting that much XP. But I'm getting a bunch. Get out of my face. You guys are just annoying. Can't even hurt me. Come on. Okay, the spear sometimes, I've realized, it has some bugs. We can just say. Not helping that I've made the game a little stuttery. All these mob spawns right here. See, if you actually attack like that, you waste it. If you use the spear jab, you don't. You can literally just sit here going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I would only technically use the spear to eliminate those blocks to get them in the spawner blocks and the big guys. And you can make yourself a little sweet spot too, like I have, where you're all going to get them to jump in a certain height around one side and one side only. Makes it easy. Spirits are honestly pretty decent to use for caving, in my opinion. You get some beneficial, like, kind of handling out of it, if that makes sense. The pushback is very useful for some little mobs, for separating the creepers away from zombies and the skeletons. And by doing this too, if you need green slime, well, guess what? You'll have almost an infinite amount. Because this mob has never been defeated, and it's just continuously come back. And it's at a very high spawn rate. And the parts that's not appearing that I've gotten XP is because I'm not close enough to the edge. Little pink. Little pink. And if you are going to use one of these for farming, I recommend you having a nice section by your base so you can actually utilize it. So you don't do something like I did over here. Like, look at all of this. This is toxic. This is chaos. It's chaos, chaos. And when all that starts happening, that happens. But definitely utilize trees and your spaces around because it'll help you a lot. And these hordes can mess you up at nighttime by doing this. So just be very aware. Because this is gonna be a lot of people here in a minute. Especially once these zombies and everything starts spawning and the Electros. It's gonna be a little bit chaotic. Alright, all these little dudes, come here. Oh, there's still another one? Cubby. I'm not even gonna waste any of your good stuff. Well, if you can't tell, look at all this XP now. It's a lot. Look, the slime. It's not even a lot. I haven't even got that much slime. That's kind of honestly a little bit surprising. And XP stays here, so make sure to go back and collect all your victorious loot. What I personally like to do, I like to go do it a handful of times. I'll use one weapon and just go and farm through one weapon until it breaks, and then I'll go back to my spot. Because really, you don't need too much XP at once, because the game starts backfiring on you. But hey, if you can do it, definitely do it. It just depends on how long you want to sit here and do all this. Because it does take a while. But here in a second, just like that, we're going to be level 25. See? It is beneficial in my opinion. And then take advantage of it during the weather change up like this, because then it's going to eliminate the elantras on you. Because if you're like me and you're a mining warrior, you're going to stay a couple days in this mining. A beautiful lush tropic paradise. I'm going to have to burn down some of these trees. That's just some extras to cook. This little box, the other extra miscellaneous box. Alright, now we can focus on what I really was like ultimately doing. Let's put these green little orbs up just because we got a whole box full of green. You can tell how many times I've gotten XP. Got some very useful things, especially you get some concealed earth slime boxes and blocks. So it's really nice to have, in my opinion. Just making sure I don't got any extra certain things in there. This is the throwaway pile. Bada bing, bada boom. We don't really need that ender pearl. but it will be nice to have that right there with us. Buckets, got enough food there. Realistically, now thinking about it, I want 3 more pickaxes to 4. And not just diamond. See, that's one thing people, I don't think that they really realize. I think it's more of a failure to realize. We'll break 6. So I'll put some in another box. Is if you're relying off of using the diamond pickaxe 24/7, you're wasting it. Truthfully, you're better off doing something else at that point. Because what you're gonna achieve by doing that, yes, it's gonna be faster. But, you know, unless you got some crazy efficiency style, or you get what I'm saying, something insane to increase the looting and let's just say the overall toughness of it. Forgot what that's called. But yeah, you want toughness 5 and looting 5 to really maximize any of those pickaxes, but only use your diamond pickaxe for the things that you need it for. That's my rule of thumb. Unless you just want to go and blanket open mine, I guess it would be beneficial if you want to do like an underground base or something that's on survival to use that pickaxe, because obviously, yes, it will be faster, but fuck, got one thing. I need to make another box though too down here. Really, Minecraft needs to do is add in bigger boats so you can put some storage boxes on them so you can really adventure. I mean, I think that would be pretty dope. I don't know about you guys, but that'd be pretty sick. 10:30, okay. Thought it's already 11:30. I was gonna say, what the hell? Okay. And one thing we're gonna do, which is also another reason why we're collecting so much iron, is I've already found a couple ancient mines, and I have 2 stacks of 60 of railroad tracks. And there is a couple railroad buckets down there. I don't have to build. I can just break and, you know, just redeploy them. But once we get to right there, it's going to be a straight shoot across. And then straight to the right into the cave itself. I could always make it flat landed too, but like how me and my chats talked about, all you guys, a handful of times, it's probably not beneficial to have it on the ground. And the fact that we can't really lay it on top of water, I guess I'd need those weird ice boots, where when I'm walking on top of the water, it freezes it. So then I could freeze out a line, and then build the, whatchamacallit, railroad tracks. Because, I mean, really, it's not that far away. Like, what is it? I think we did the whole thing where we speed exploited it with a dolphin and a speed potion. I got here in like 30 seconds, not even. This boat, it only takes about like a minute average. So realistically, it looks like we're really far away from the block position. Because my base is at 700. Or 400. One of those. Negative. Or positive. One of the two. But it's not that far of a boat ride. Because we're literally here. Oh, chicken. Don't die. Chickens can't swim. Okay, so also, this whole aspect of this place was also kind of mainly orientated and held around this idea right here. Down over there is part of another cave system that I have went through. That was a couple hours. And then I seen this tiny sliver behind the waterfall, and I decided, you know what, let's check it out, which led us into this whole other discovery of finding an ancient old mine down here, a long and forgotten mine. And I'll show you guys that real quick. Full with a lot of cool goodies. Like there's crystals left and right here that I've explored and located and completely taken away. But yeah, we'll just go through and double show you guys this real quick, just because this is super sick. Old ancient mine, and you can actually follow through and see. Get away. Where they continued and where they stopped. So this is me taking out everything from the mine. Yeah. If you guys do come across these spots, it is definitely worth looting it and checking it out. You got all sorts of good stuff like cobwebs, but more importantly, you get free rail tracks. And if you can't tell, I found diamonds. So any of these that you see, it is a very smart thing to mine around this. And I know, how'd you find diamonds at +6? It's because it's ancient mine shaft. Which obviously I did not break this either. So we're just gonna take this one little bit of the rail system that I completely forgot to take. Yeah, we're gonna do a little double check just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yep, cobwebs, that's fine. Wait a second, there we go. Alright. I'm leaving those here because I really don't need them. This is another part of the section that I just totally forgot to grab. Because, yeah, once you get to a certain point, yeah, once you get to a certain point, literally a lot of this stuff becomes very, very beneficial if you don't have to sit here and build it. Like, what the heck? This was not here like this last time. But we're gonna take it. You know, maybe this was because I think my little brother was over mining out in here. So that's really what it appeared to be. But yeah, right? So a lot of these sections like this, definitely hard loot, and they go pretty low. Like, honestly, it does stop over here. But if you look for their endpoint, you can kind of see, like, on how the game's design was for it. And in my personal opinion, when it's like this, dudes, it's cooler to explore because if the game has put this here, you gotta think logically, right? Like, what good can this come from except from breaking all this? A lot of important stuff you need, and chances of you finding better graded items are a very bigger possibility. Let's say you're having a hard time finding gold. Bada bing, bada boom. Look, right here, gold. We don't need it, but we'll take it. XP for smelting. My main goal right now is diamonds, but this is a good example of why not to literally leave these places. And some of these mine shafts go up and stuff, but let's just show you for an example. Ah, that's what I forgot was some freaking torches, dude. But yeah, let's just say hypothetically you do like a little tunnel down through these. You build out, you are going to find stuff. Regardless if it may be diamonds or other normal precious gems, it's kind of up to, I feel like, your seed and your map. But it always gives you a cool little spot where you can keep, you know, keep your whole little grind. And some random blocks are just placed like that. Like, see, this is a portion of diamonds that I forgot to get. So actually, ooh, what we need. Where's my shovel? And in my opinion, a lot of diamonds you can find by this right here. So it's worth collecting because you need arrows too. Look at all this, see? Diamond vein. How many diamonds can we get from this diamond vein? One, we'll find out. I can only ask that question. I'm just gonna break all this down though, because in this little crappy rock piles is usually where I find good amounts of diamonds, when it's all like this. And then plus, you're gonna need flint. Like right there, we just got one. And it's harder, I think it's 1 per 10 blocks you get a chance of it dropping flint. Alright. Just do that last little one. See, that's why you explore these spots. So if you guys come across one of these ancient little mine little shafts, definitely do everything that you are seeing me do. And you probably don't want to collect all of this. Really, but I'm only doing this so I can collect. Ooh, there we go. Flint. Very necessary. So this wasn't as big as a vein as I would have liked. You know what I mean? But let me show you a rule with veins too. See the rock difference and the change? When I realize diamonds are formed from natural shit, right? You gotta think like in a certain mannerism too. Okay, so if diamonds are formed naturally, it has to have a lot of pressure, right? So yes, it's gonna be underneath the ground at a certain degree. But also, different minerals around said rocks and environment also help to create those. Think of it like a pressure pocket, right? If you have enough pressure, you can create diamonds. Okay? And then, honestly, I found a lot of mob spawns from doing this at the same time. So there's a bunch of benefits you will get from doing this kind of stuff. So we're just going to take this. We're just going to do this. Just because I want to finish the last of this shovel just to get it all. Just so I can show you if it's going to continue to do what I'm trying to do. Which, it's 50-50 if it continues. Oh yeah, that's a higher mine shaft. Okay, so yeah, exactly what I was trying to hint at. So, if you continue to break through, well, as we'll see in a second, but you get the concept. So we're just gonna do a little 1, 2. Really? Okay. So I always choose to do markers. A lot of people don't like putting markers in this. And I don't see why you wouldn't want markers, because if you don't know where you're going, are you going to be running in circles the whole entire game? Because we will see if this has clearly been a spot that I went through, right? One good factor to pay attention to is, like right now, if you don't see how, what's a good way to put it? The continuation of the mine. There we go. It's probably going to stop. It's probably not going to offer you anything super good. But when you see it start doing this kind of stuff, that's a good example. I can't tell you how many times I've been mining in these locations specifically. And then, watch. We'll just do like a little dig out. And if you dig long enough, you will find a mine deposit. Or because we found that chunk underneath us, technically it should be above or underneath this deposit slip. So once again, I'm just showing you this just so you guys can get the idea. Alright, we did not find diamonds. First ore would be iron, and that's going to lead into a vein. So if it's not diamonds, there's chancing for other resources, equipment. That's almost literally like guaranteed. You know what I mean? You can't see that right there. Guaranteed. Let's just do a couple more. Long. Nope. No diamonds. So now from this mine, or vein, we can just say. Let's get these last couple. We got some more of that stuff. I'm gonna do one long deep. By every vein I do one tunnel. Chances are we're going to hit some diamonds or we're missing out on it. But we're going to go back to negative sections now because we have fulfilled this last little segment of the shaft. And let's get some diamonds with the Fortune 3. Just like that, what we get? 5 diamonds? That kind of sucks, to be honest. But yeah, boom, bada bing. See what we're talking about now? And then I'm pretty positive we went up through this. And if I did find a diamond, I mark it with a torch for when I come back later. But you know, I don't think I honestly took the time to do this last time. We're just gonna break up into this and see if the wood section right here. Nope. It's going to be what we were thinking. Ooh, really? Nope, it's just a little. Wait a second. No, I just got my hopes up. I swore I just seen a glimpse of a diamond. Okay, but yeah, I guess I didn't finish doing some of this. Or when I pointed this out to my little brother, he didn't finish doing some of this mining stuff because I always collect certain resources. This was another mine for the vein of a diamond that we just did earlier, so we're gonna be done with that. Where's the water bucket section? I thought I made this where it's a quick little slippery slope, but I guess not. Which way did I continue it? I want to say I remember coming down here, but this was for a very specific spot. And I want to say there were some diamonds right here. Because what I look for in caves are these little systems like this. Because this branches off to another cave. It's almost guaranteed to branch off every time by the way the cave systems work in this game and in real life. So if you think of all a cave is a unformed crystal. Right? Why do you see a lot of stalactites and all these things in caves? Well, it's because the minerals, the precious stuff around them, humidity, all these things, the depth of underneath the ground, they all have to deal with. So if you can look at this game from a realistic point of view, we're in a hot spot right now for minerals. Like a really, really good spot. I think this was the mine shaft that I started too. Because we're already negative 41. This goes really deep. And I don't have any diamonds marked out, huh? So very unlike me. So we have lava down here for sure. It's mining down through there. Oh, this was the lake of lava I found. Yeah. This was that whole mother trucking lake, boy. Whoa, whoa, wow. Let's see how deep this is. Huh. Mod Podge. I know I found diamonds through certain parts of these sections too that I left here. I remember this for a fact. I'm just gonna do a little. I really end right here? That's not a diamond. That's not a diamond. Really? Was that water dripping? That makes my job so much easier. Alright, this is a hot spot down here for mining. I found the compression pocket that we were low-key discussing. So let me see on this other portion to see if we marked out some stuff, because if we didn't, we're just gonna do this real quick. Regardless, but this should literally be low-key marked out. Did I not? I want to say I did crawl through all of this, because there's a... okay, a pocket that I don't think I actually did now. This is a new pocket. I've yet to be here yet. So let's do a little half bucket. Let's do a little half scoopy. Just need that out my way. Let's go ahead and just mine this real quick. So why not? This is where I thought I did this. Whew. Didn't want to catch on fire. Yeah, these are all just lava pockets. So I'm in a good spot for diamonds. I'm just going to have to be super careful if I'm going to be mining around any of this. Diamonds right there. Let's just do a little. Let's block that guy off a little bit more. Blow up. Blow up. Alright, so before we continue too crazy and get lost, what I'm going to start doing is I like to dig out a little hole. Just so I'll know, like, okay, I've came here, this is my spot. Get what I'm saying? Just gonna use a little water trick real quick. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. More diamonds, baby. We be miners up in here, dude. And then what I like to do sometimes when I find like a little diamond pocket like this, I'll low-key just mine everything around out by it. Because typically when you find a little pocket of like one or two, you find way more diamonds than just that one little section. Depends if you're looking for it. Right now it sounds like we're opening into another cave system. So we're actually gonna do something real quick. This was the same one I just was in, so let's double check and make sure. Yeah, no, this is a pocket that continues to go super deep. This is good. So in a lot of these sections, what I like to do, honestly, is I'll love to be exploring these regions because you're going to find diamonds just chilling on the outside. Because I genuinely think it's funny when people download like illegal mods, we can just call them, and they cheat showing you like, oh man, if you just take these diamonds right here, blue, 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 you can get, you'll find diamonds. Really? Because we're going to remove this lava and I'm going to show you guys that there's no diamonds. See that? There's diamonds from that? That's cliche. Maybe in here. Yep, no diamonds. See? Why are you just lying? People always be lying. Just take a quick little gander up in here. Alright. Oh, I hate to walk past this stuff. I'm not going to even lie. A lot of time you find diamonds just chilling, hiding in here. Or a little mob spawner. Okay. So this is a spot, really. This is a good spot. We really don't need any of these, but there's a whole wall of it. Why not? Oh, never mind, there's not. So we came up through here. I'm just curious about how far up this is going to go. Because if this is the end of the pocket, a lot of the times there can be a diamond formed around this up higher. Which really isn't what I'm seeing at all. Main caving. That's from down here. Okay, wait. Went through here, then we found the lake of lava, actually, I thought. No, this is the other section of the lake lava. Since there was lava right here, I am going to mine this out to see if there are diamonds in any of this rock, but it's not looking like it. Nope. Yeah, see, don't believe everything you see on the internet, dudes. Like, watch, I guarantee you there's going to be no diamonds underneath this, and everybody's probably like, dude, just mine the obsidian. Just mine the obsidian, Plim. We're going to mine it, and I'm going to show you why it doesn't matter. Oh my god, just an obsidian block, no way. Watch, we'll mine out a couple. But then I've seen a couple of exploits where it does look like it works when you window place in lava. Because you can. Regardless of what it'll give you is probably an outspoken no-no. Wait. Wait a second. I needed a water bucket, damn it. Okay. I know my spot was not up here for this stupid bucket. But let's see, because there's a water section up here somewhere. I need that bucket, man, of water. I didn't do it over here. Damn. Kind of low-key going through a little bit of extra food at this point. But we're going to just come back up here and fill up our 2 buckets, because we're going to need them both. Put it off. Watch this. Later, nerd. Smart. You know what? Sometimes behind diorite, there's some diamonds too. Every once in a bit. Just kind of curious about something. So we got 2 combinations of. Okay. Alright, let's go up here and get some more of this real quick. Alright. Let us know. Let us know. There's kind of one little hole of lava. We'll just take away from this. And then we'll have another little hole of lava. And hopefully no one I know gets stuck in it. And then we'll take away from this up here. I don't need this water anymore. Alright, come on. That was the secondary portion of it. I shouldn't have to go all the way over here. Take it. Alright, we got to go to a little lake above us real quick. And then we're going to continue our lava journey down there, because now we're deep mining at this very specific location, which is going to be very, very beneficial. As long as we have the good stuff. That was weird. I just seen somebody that shouldn't have been here. Got a random horde. Later, bro. Later, Gator. Did we go down this one yet? I don't even remember seeing this one. No, he didn't. Probably go straight to lava. That's probably why. Alright, we need this because we need flint. And I just dropped all of that on it. Oops. See, I don't know about you guys. I love going through this stuff because that's why I keep a shovel with me when I go mining. You want to have infinite arrows. You want to be able to always craft an arrow, and if not, you want to really be able to portionize on how you're getting the exported feature done, because what the hell is that? Oh, that was all lava. Yeah, there ain't no diamonds right here at all. I don't need to be up here. Just a little bit of some odd gems that we don't need. Alright, that was kind of cool to know, though. I didn't know this has a drop point right here. But we're going to our main goal, which is the Lake of Fire. You guys see that, too? Did that not look like a diamond? Just curious about one thing real quick. How deep is this diorite? I'm really curious about something. This bedstone stops diorite about right here. Stops it right here. So if my theory is correct, there should be some diamonds somewhere around this diorite. Yeah, diorite. It's I'm not gonna find anything in this slab. It's not big enough. All right, worth a shot. We've gotten a good amount of diamonds so far to add into our stuff, but I'm honestly kind of amazed because I thought in this section where I'm at, I had a lot of diamonds marked out. I guess it just may have not been in this nook and cranny. Like a fire, here we go, baby. Alright. So realistically, over there is a nice little section. See, I feel like diamonds are going to be in that. When I find diamonds, they're around that usually. They're not necessarily only around brick. So let's just do this little idea I have right here. I want to see how far that little rock deposit actually stretches. I'm really curious. Let's just do something real quick. Okay. So if this is really surrounded by lava, there's not one diamond in it. This is just kind of outstanding. Because in the rule of thumb, according to Minecraft logic, there should be a diamond bundle here. And there's none. So Minecraft logic is un-Minecrafting. Gotta love that. Really gonna see if it's in that door right. Okay, I was gonna say, I know for a fact I have way more than that. This code's fucking days underneath here, dude. Jeez, man. Holy shit. It's huge! This is the biggest system I've found in this game so far. This is an insanely huge cave system, bro. And this is just a huge lake of lava. Like, bro. Oh, there's some diamonds over there, but bro, what? Like, I'm nervous to dig up. Because this is lava right here. There's probably another lava lake and somewhere in between this. That's water over there. That has to be. Just holy manoli, man. Oh. Okay, I got lucky with that first one. I messed up my buckets. Here you go, lava. I can't top you off. Okay. Oops. Alright, let's connect these. Diamonds. Alright. What? One lonely diamond. You kidding me? You can't fight me, bro? Yeah, I wanted you to do that. So, more gold. I'm curious about something. Yeah, so what we'll do is for these little corner pieces I've been to, I'll make a little lava corner. There has to be a trial chamber somewhere right here if I just heard a zombie. It sounds like it's right in front of me. I'd be so sick if I found another shortcut. Alright, he sounds like literally right above me now. Alright, I'm getting closer. No, is he underneath me or above me? So I don't need lapis lazulis, but just get out of my way though. This has to be above me. Alright, I think I found the spot. Gotta be careful clearing out some of this though, because some of this can make me die. Ooh, it's right here. That's where you were, buddy. Really? He's like right here. He has to be right here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So we're eventually, yes, gonna go over there. But since I found one diamond over here, I'm gonna make a couple little light sources real fast. Hopefully I don't dig into that lava. No bows. Very mischievous. Okay. Honestly, it's kind of weird because usually when I clear out a spot like that, you find diamonds. Curious about something. No, that's very, very interesting. To say the least. So this is taking us up higher above the lava. I'm almost wanting to see what it's about. It's not too much nothing. That's a shocker. Don't know what. Didn't hear crap. I found those dudes and I was like, oh wait, I need to go back over here. Stupid. Screw it. Let's get some more of the gold. Wasn't too often. It happens like that. And another vein of diamonds right here. As long as we don't hit that lava pocket. And we get melted instantly. Because I'll die. Alright. So let's start the hard brick mining. I have found other things, but it's not really what I want. And now that that's happening, I just hear veins all around me. Or zombies. Knew it. So we found a diamond split in the vein. Pretty unusual, because usually it's not. But subjectively, we want something a little bit more better. Alright, so we're going right here, bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna go to the strip mine a little bit more this way. Right next to the lava. It's 1, 2, 3. Mine straight, baby. So that was at almost that point. 1, 2 over. I know, I'm kind of making a maze for myself, but we're strip mining in a different direction. So I do a level straight above and usually one down below in a straight line. So it's kind of like 2 lanes splitting, if that makes sense. And see, we could see on both sides of these, right? No diamonds. Both sides of these, no diamonds. But there could very well be some underneath those sections. Like, right? We could be like, boom, oh, diamond. But we still got 2 out that way. I still want that to be known right there. Now this should go deeper without it open pocketing. So the open pocket would be to the right. Eventually I'm gonna need a source of light in here too. So 2 down, go straight out. 2 down, straight out. So now we're at -50. And then if the lava will allow us to, because it looks like it's a 4 block deep, just from that one section though. 4 block deep lava. Ooh, you don't wanna, you know, mine and die. Really. I was trying to think of a funny way to say it, but yeah, we just want to mine and die. That actually helped me out a lot. Thank you. I almost crashed my game right there, too. I gotta stop playing with creepers and stuff in here. I'm gonna accidentally get myself killed. I know it. The veins over here aren't that girthy. Honestly, any of these resources. Yeah, buddy, you're not girthy either. 1, 2. Douchebag. I just want some light on the other side, so we're gonna do it like this. Since I forgot torches, jeez, dude. Should have got my pickaxe that gets it in a whole block, so I could just mine some of the red glowstone out and just get it. Alright. There's only one right there. We'll just break that one. Yeah, sounds like there's another cave on the other side of this. Or an opening with an entrance. Really, what I need to make is some lanterns. So we're gonna do it until this one breaks. And then we'll have our heading. And then we'll come back through this way. Use the other 3 we have and finish doing a strip line of this. And I hear it's getting close to lava, which is not. Wait a second. No way. That's pretty hilarious. So the lava lake is where one of my main spots are. That's hilarious because there's a bunch of diamonds up there. It's not gonna let me get any lava through that. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So I don't want to continue to go down that deep. Wait, where does this go? This goes all the way to 60 though. And this is where I started to get irritated because there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't get into. And there was a lot of stuff where there weren't diamonds. Okay, so that's fair to know this is right here. So as we're gonna do that, well, really what we need to do just do some low strips, I guess. Probably should do it more by the lava, but the fact that I hear lava above me makes me want to mine like this, though. Because then the chances of diamonds... And I'm on a 50 zone, so if anything, we'll start to see some diamonds, but not that much. If I can hit this lava, though, and I see it going down into another nook and cranny, it'll make me want to mine around it, but... We're not going to do some split mining like this for too long. That's plenty long enough. There's nothing down there. What I really need to do is come down here with TNT. And hope for the best that I don't blow it too high above me to where lava's gonna come in and break all the diamonds. So in my opinion, that's really what we should probably do. I know, we found a diamond. I never stop at the first diamond. I keep going past that first one. Because typically, you find a diamond within a circle around you, left, right, or diagonal, forward, backwards, you know what I mean? You're going to find more. In my opinion, you'll want to know where the diamond vein continues. So now we're going to dig out the diamond a little bit around it in a circle. Because there's got to be more than just that one. Let's just see if we can't provide more than just that one solo diamond. Which honestly, with the way I'm digging, I gotta be careful digging above me because there is lava. But alright. All that for that one diamond is very unlikely. So now I'm gonna go a secondary split. See, that was already past one of my others, so if I already did it that way, I want to go this way. Because then I'm just making it double work for myself if I don't. See, this is going to go to the next little pocket I have open. What are you doing back here, bro? Get out of my stuff, dog. Yeah, that one's done. This one's more significant. Alright. So we got that dug out a little bit. We're going to go 2 down. Continue the same kind of style of digging. I'm not like a lot of other people. I like to do a 2 down. And then continue. Because then I get a better idea. And yeah, I know, we got a left and right next to us, but I'm very curiously seeking more diamonds, man. Because if I'm going this way and I'm only getting 1 or 2 diamonds at a time, I'm going to stop strip mining this spot until later. Alright, see, so the theory is working, right? Once again, let's go up 1 and around. A lot of time, I see a lot of people doing like 2 or 3 high. Which it could honestly be a good idea to section out a whole chunk, because chances of you hitting a good vein is very possible. But like right now, I'm getting soloed out. There we go. This is my first grouping of 2 in a second. From genuine mining, this is probably the second group of 2 diamonds we've seen. See, I've always this weird inkling though, right? So since there's 2 diamonds here, if I mine the rest of these diamonds out, right? And there's not more around these that are connecting to the blocks, I'm only going to go 1 or 2 more wide on the outside, because it's not going to jump over 3 blocks and magically have another vein. Sometimes you do get lucky. Most of the time, that's not the case. Like right now, we can see. So there's not been a continuation of diamonds. This is technically, honestly, not a waste of the pickaxe, but it's something to define the whole technique of which I'm explaining to you guys. Because if it was a vein, what we're mining out right now, you would see some. And it would continue. But the fact that we don't see the continuation of it, it's a very small possibility we're on the bigger diamonds from doing this. So, at that note, boop, 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 boop. Just gotta get these guys, I guess. So, if you guys didn't see my whole hypothesis, there was one right here, right? Bada bing, bada boom. We're like, jeez. Where's the other one? There's another one further down to the right. That was right there. Bada beep. Bada boom. We didn't find any right there, right? We didn't mine left or right here either. So, according to the way that we've been mining, There's not been any diamonds except for one right here, the two right here, and then it's going. So then now if you can get an understanding and a diagonal line through all these blocks like this is where that vein could possibly be. So now that I have a better idea of where I'm finding diamonds, I'm going to start from right here. Now I could, yes, easily continue left or right, but the point of that isn't really what I'm striving for. And let's go get a bucket of lava real quick. A little turd. I want to go that way. Okay. So now this is like what I like to call. I don't even really have a word for it. It's just a different kind of modding style, really. So from right here, you have a couple opportunities, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of just make this more of a box, make this a little bit better, and then the rare chance that we see a diamond right here, we'll find it. But typically, that's not how diamonds are spawned in this. At least within my seed, it literally continues a realistic vein approach. So just for sake of having light, a little bit of lava. There's lava above us and whatnot too, but I'm going to make sure that we know if we ever come back here that angles that are continued are like this. I want to just walk around this, hypothetically. Bada bing, bada boom, and we know we're going to continue down there eventually. Right? So now, if the angles were correct, we're kind of finding them in a line like this. So if you can imagine going straight up, straight down, we're going to be section mining through there. So diagonal mining takes up a lot more space. You get a lot more mined out. It's technically 3 bricks at a time, not 2. But for each his own. Everybody has their own mining style. This is one of my techniques to continue to see if the vein ends. Now, if the vein ends, do you think we're going to find any more? Heck no, mofo. We're going to find nothing. All my pins are dead, dude. But by doing this, we could be eliminating factors of us finding some other diamonds. Because it was probably a good 20 blocks away. And this is not 20 blocks. Since we're so close right here, let's just do a little straight strip. Found some gold. You can't touch this. Alright, so for the hell of it, we're just going to take this. My gold slot's not full. But see, we're doing that veining, that vein mining. So if we continue our angle, right, we probably realistically will go a little bit more to the right. Since we split off. And then now we're going to be doing straight lines, going in straight lines coming from that vein. And once I get about, I would say 6 deep, about right here, I'm going to start split mining. I'm trying to get a large base, basically, carved out. So, if the vein is continuing, I can see. If the vein's not continuing, here in a minute, I'm going to use my last 2 pickaxes to mine around the lake of fire. And And once again, we are so far underneath the map. Our best section is probably to do that. And then get out of the mine and deal with the diamonds. Once again, I'm not seeing too much of anything. So now, if we're not seeing too much, what I like to do is to make sure my angle is complete, because I'm probably going too far to the right. And if we want to really strip mine this whole thing out, sick, but we'll probably only find a couple diamonds. So now that we went down over, that's basically cutting down through our angle straight inward like that. Let's do a little straight to continue. You guys can get the idea. Because I do my mining different. It's kind of similar to what everybody else does, but it's not. So already right here's the boom chakalaka. Then I want to do 2 wide and down. So I'm not finding any more diamonds during like this splitting. So because how far I've went out, if I don't find any more doing this in this within this next pickaxe, that's what I'm deciding it's dry for right now. I'll need to come back with some dynamite. And where we're at too on the way out through here, which is another exit, we'll definitely find some stuff. And then on the way out, we're gonna start one right here, because I hear water. We're gonna go 2 more wide down. No sweet spot. Nah, guys, I think we're out of luck. That's too far wide down in. Realistically, I did it too long. I did 3 wide. So I kind of messed up on that. Which is okay, but man, it'd be a lot cooler if it was better than that. Okay. So I split my shaft down there. Who the fuck is Dragon Boy Luke? Curious what the hell that was. Get myself lost, I think. One second, chat. Alright, I'll be back on here a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a break. I gotta use the restroom and I'm hungry. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream though. That portion of the mining is very formidable. Hope you guys learned something through that. Until then, play 'em out.